How's it going, guys? And welcome back to BL3's Forgotten, the series where I take a look at underused and not often talked about pieces of gear to determine whether or not they deserve to be remembered within the modern meta of the game or should be left behind and forgotten. And today we are taking a look at the Emperor's Condiment. If you'd like to get the Emperor's Condiment for yourself, you're going to fast travel over to the Droughts on Pandora, specifically taking the Highway Fast Travel Station. Immediately upon fast traveling there, you can make your way over to the quest marker to pick up the Stag Dog Days side quest. Help Chef Frank gather ingredients for his stag dogs, kill off his rival chef, and upon completion you will be rewarded with the Emperor's Condiment. If you've already completed this quest, you can also get the Emperor's Condiment from the Crazy Earl's Veteran Rewards vending machine on Sanctuary. The Emperor's Condiment is a blue-rarity Maliwan SMG, having completely locked parts and being unable to be anointed. This gun fires out a continuous beam of mustard and consumes 2 ammo per shot. However, worth noting with this is actually a ×2 weapon and the damage on the card lies to you. As with other beam guns, their ×2 variants are a little bit misleading with their base damage on card, but the base damage is actually 2 times what is listed, putting it at a whopping 5.3 thousand. Uniquely, the Emperor's Condiment is non-elemental. Now, a non-elemental Maliwan laser is pretty interesting. I was a huge fan of the E-gun in TPS, even though the E-gun is technically still elemental, but I was pretty disappointed by the E-gun in BL3. So who knows, maybe this 5,000 damage, 2 ammo per shot blue-rarity shitter will make me feel something again. And you know what? I sure did. I felt incredibly underwhelmed alongside an intense desire for self-annihilation. How could I have possibly known that the mustard gun would have been utter dog shit? I mean, it's only based off the worst fucking condiment. What's funny is that I was actually confused when I first started recording for this video because it was inconsistent, but it felt somewhat solid at times. However, I quickly realized that no, it actually wasn't the gun. The gun was when it felt bad. What made it feel good was Drone out DPSing it by miles. Without Drone, you can see just how bad the old mustard gun truly is. And yeah, it's bad. Please keep in mind, this is taking 2 ammo per shot as well. And I mean, putting an anointment on it really doesn't fix anything. It does make it better, but it's not even close to being remotely good. It's hopeless to the point that not even Moe's can save it. This might genuinely be one of the single worst weapons I've covered in this series. I'm not quite sure it beats out the Creeping Death, but holy shit, it gets close. Because let's just break down exactly how bad this gun's damage formula is. Because as cool as I said a non-elemental Maliwan laser is, that's only as cool as long as it does damage. So we have a 5,000 base damage that doesn't get splash and doesn't get elemental damage boost. And along with that, it doesn't even come with an anointment. So that's really hard to put any sort of damage numbers into this thing. Credit where due, it does get points for having the spatulas on it. This gun has a unique model to it, and I appreciate that. But if anything, it having unique visuals only makes me more disappointed that it's as ass as it is. It was barely able to take on Athenas, man. The Emperor's Condiment's unique property is straight up a worse damage formula on a gun that has 5.3k base damage, consumes 2 ammo per shot rapidly, and can't be anointed. It's awful. I said it earlier, but it's worth repeating. This is genuinely one of the worst guns I've covered in this series, being up there with the greats of the Creeping Death, Bone Shredder, and Blind Sage. There's a lot that would need to be changed for this gun to be good. But you know what the simplest would be? It should have been ketchup. The Canadian kind, not that dog shit American stuff. That's gonna about do it for this one though. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, definitely consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all of that. I'll be live right after this video goes up, right here on YouTube and also over my Twitch channel, where there'll be a link to down in the description below. And just under that is a link to my Discord server where you can come and join and hang out. But with that all being said, I hope to see you guys in the next one.